So I'm Mark, and this is my journey through tarot. Come on, let's go. Okay, so this is William and Catherine. This will be part what? So this is this is part 3 of a 6-part series that I'm got on the Senior Royals, and it's kind of William and Catherine. What now? Okay, so this will be part 3 of a 6-part series, and this will on the Royals, and this will be the Senior Royals. As a matter of fact, this will be William and Catherine. What now? So I'm going to use this new deck I got. It's Revival Art, and they're pretty nice cards, as a matter of fact. I kind of got them on the spur of the moment, and they were hard to get loosened up. They were really tight cards to begin to work with, but I've used them a couple times since then, and they've worked out really well. So Revival Art are the cards. I think they're from Tarachi Studios, TS, but I think I just got them on Amazon. So you can see they're still kind of stuck together. Let me give them a shuffle right now. Anytime they sit in that box for a minute, then they get all the air is out of them, and they're difficult to look at that. They won't even. There's no space for them to go together. Let's try again down here at the bottom, maybe. Yeah, that's better. Look at that. It's just I know I'm not a good card shuffler, but these cards are not very cooperative either. If I don't get them loosened up, they'll just be a nightmare to do a reading with. And I feel like once I'm committed, I kind of put all my energy into making these cards work. So that's what we're going to look at. That. Jeez, this isn't. These are not loosening up at all. Let's see. Okay, a little bit better. All right, I'll try again, just carefully and slowly. There we go. Okay, so we might get somewhere. So William and Catherine. I mean, the world is shifting right in front of them. And I don't think Queen Elizabeth's going anywhere. I think she might continue to cut back, but Charles will deal with most of the decisions. I'm not sure how inclusive he would be with William, but I would think that Elizabeth would be smart enough to know how to steer this situation. Now let me show you how these cards look. So these are the Revival Art Tarot, and each one is just like a big picture on the wall of an art museum. Part of the reason I do this is to show you the cards, but the other reason is to kind of mix the cards up. Because as you can see, I'm not a great card mixer-upper. But Revival Art Tarot. Most of the, or a lot of the meaning is in the face of these people. And so that's where you'll get some divination out of there. Wow. So, yep, the Revival Art Tarot, glad I got them. They're a little bit difficult, they're a little sticky to use, but we'll see if we can't get 10 of them out of here to tell us a story about William and Catherine. What now? What now for you, William and Catherine, now that the world has shifted? I'm just going to give up on this shuffling situation. Okay. We're going to take 6 cards and then another 4 at the end. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. We'll come back for 4 of these at the end. Okay. William and Catherine, what in the world is going on for you guys now? Big decisions coming down and big changes. So the signifier card for that reading then is the Lovers. And, that has meaning in so many ways. It has meaning for William and Catherine. The two of them, really now's the time when they need to bond together and cement their union to carry them into the future. And the Lovers is also just partnerships in general, but usually of a more... I don't want to always say intimate or nature, but of a more involved nature between the two parties. So intimate is right. So that's the signifier for William and Catherine. What now? The challenge to that then is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the queen. we're talking about Elizabeth here, and the challenge to them, uh, um, their forward movement, of course, is what happens, is everything about what happens with the monarch. So that is perfect sense right there. The base of this reading then is the Five of Coins, and the Five of Coins is, something. Oh, that's something lost. Yeah, the Five of Coins is out in the cold. Is when you feel. Yeah, that's perfect. As a matter of fact, Five of Coins is when you feel left out in the cold. And being, in line after Charles, these folks can't really make any kind of plans because who knows what's going to happen in 20 years or however long Charles might be in there. So in the past for William and Catherine, wow, this came up in another reading I just did for them in this series, I believe. But this is for me, Catherine carrying the water for the monarchy, and she has done and will do. So that's exactly where we're at with that. In the sky for this reading for William and Catherine, what now? Is the Six of Cups. And yeah, sure. I mean, this is remembering better times when things were calm and nice and happy, and it was a family and it was lovely, and hoping that we get to there again. So that's the Six of Cups in the sky for William and Catherine. What now? Then the likely outcome in this first part of this Celtic cross is going to be, don't tell me this came in upside down. I so much don't like upside down cards. Okay, so this is reversed. This is Judgment. I'm going to just go for it. Judgment, when you see it upright, is a definite reckoning that will happen, and it's the beginning of something else. And it can be the end of one thing too, but it's a definite decision or almost a cleansing, and the new thing is coming along. But this is reversed. And, I don't study reversed meanings, but I'll just jump into it. I'll say this judgment reversed to me is a stalled judgment. It's a judgment that can't move forward. I'm sure this has been colored by my feelings about all of this, but it's the best I've got right now. So this judgment in reverse is really a judgment that can't be made at this point. That seems to make the most sense to me in this reading. So I'm going to take 4 more cards to get to the self of William and Kate right now, but I'm going to get them from different parts of this stack here. And as a matter of fact, let's spread them out, and we'll take them like that. So the first card, which will be the self of William and Kate, for right now, what do you do now? The self is the King of Swords. King of Swords, the self. The swords are health, number 1. Rules, number 2 in this case. I don't know that law and justice come so much into it in this situation. It's more the rules and the guidelines and how things have been done before. So right now they're governing themselves strictly by what's written, what's coming down from the firm, I suppose. That's all they can do. That's the only guidance that they can have. But the environment that's in, however, which almost seems like the environment itself, but the environment that's in, come on now, just 1 card. I don't want a stack of you. Okay. Is the Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's a coffin right there. The environment that's in is what the environment is right now. Poor Philip has passed. And so, yeah, I mean, it couldn't be clearer. I mean, it could not be a clearer environment. The hopes and the fears for all of this then. Let's try to pull one out of here. Okay, got it. Hopes and the fears. Then is the Queen of Cups. Oh yeah. So the best you can do is just be the master of your emotion, your compassion, your all of the things that cups bring to the table. Their love, their compassion, their all of that emotion, and you have to be in control of that. And the Queen of Cups certainly is. Then the final outcome for this for Harry and Catherine is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is partnerships, each other. And so it ends just as it started with the lovers. And I think that's really, really, really perfect. Wow, that could not have been any more on point. We started out with the lovers for Catherine and William. And the challenge to that, of course, was the Queen of Swords, even dressed up in her mourning clothes. That's Elizabeth. And then, we have over here in the past Catherine carrying water for the monarchy like she has done and will do from now on. Then we came out to the end of the reading. The other amazing thing was when we went for the self of William and Catherine, we came up with a King of Swords, really having to be in control and deal with the rules that are in play. And And then the environment was, of course, the Ten of Swords with that coffin right there. I mean, it just couldn't be a more timely card to pick right now. But it all ended up as it started. It started with the Lovers, and it ends with the Two of Cups. And that's exactly how it should. It should have ended up. So I'm very, very happy with that read, and amazed that it came from me dealing these cards. Anyway, I'm Mark. This is my journey through tarot. If you had fun, if you want to come back tomorrow, come on back. I'll be here. But ciao for now.